It's time for lunch money with Gina Savage and Christy Miller. We are your new daytime comedy talk show.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to Lunch Money. We are your noon daytime comedy talk show. I'm your host, Gina Savage. I'm a comedy club manager. I produce comedy shows. I'm an actress, stand-up once in a blue. What else do I do? I do a lot of stuff. And I'm joined with host, very talented, my owl. She's super talented. Good friend, comedian. Christy Miller.
Hi. You do everything except windows.
That's true. I have been.
That's that old gag.
I know, it's an old gag. What do we have for old gags?
Old hags.
Okay, something. Is there anything else that goes with old hag?
Old fag.
Got such high tech here. High tech.
In our highfalutin studio we got going on.
Yeah, we got a new. Let's. Look what we got over here. Look at this.
Got some,
I touched it.
We got some foliage.
The foliage now. We're moving up.
No. Foliage.
Foliage.
So if you say it French, it's better.
Yeah, foliage. I'm fully committed to not touching my face. I don't know. That's what that. I touch my face every episode. I don't know where that's coming from. Anyway, we have foliage now.
I think you're looking to make sure you're still there.
And you know what else we have?
What do we have?
We have a new theme song.
Did you hear it?
Did you hear? How does it go? It's not like it's complex.
Listen, what do you expect for $20 and AI sound creator?
Sing it. It's like
Lunch Money. We are with Gina Savage and Christy Miller. We are your noon daytime comedy talk show. And
she
it's so campy.
So campy.
Oh, it's so bad. I love it.
It's so.
It's so us.
So AI too. It's so
yeah. She doesn't exist.
She doesn't exist.
You should hear the one I did for old school, new school comedy that I made.
Oh, really?
It's like heavy metal, death thrash, and some computer-generated metal. It's hilarious.
I probably know it and just haven't heard it in a while. But
no, I just made it with this.
Made it really?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. It's all new.
You did it for fun?
Yeah, I did it for fun because once I get started back up. Because,
yes.
Yeah.
Well,
I have a lot going on.
We do. So
in my head. Sweetie.
I'm not going to get into the litany of all the things I did today, but there was a lot, and I was even surprised that I did as much as I did, as tired as I've been. So after...
What did you did?
I mean, it's not, it's not anything normal everyday folk don't do, but when if you work, let's say you work 40, 50 hours a week, right? Mm-hmm. And then, you have to go to the bank, and then you have to go get your laundry, and then you have to, be in a meeting, and then you have to, in my case, color my hair. You got to find the time to do all these things, right? I colored it, so there's no grades, right? But you do these things, I had a 5-hour window, 5 hours, not crazy amount of time to get it all done.
No. And
it's not even anything, because I heard a woman share, because, a lot of you guys know I'm in the fellowship, right? So I heard somebody share, a bunch of stuff today, and I was like, oh, man, I'm not even, we think we're going through it. You're not even going through it. Just, you're not. You're not going through anything, okay? I heard the story of all stories today. You think, I complained to somebody that I was itchy, because I have eczema now. That's developed from stress that I think is stress, right? And I have eczema, and I have to wear it for the first time in my life. I'm like, what is this? Why is this happening? But my point is, I did a lot today, and I have eczema, and I'm itchy, and there's no one to cuddle. Have a good.
We'll be right back.
Anything for that? fuck you. Seriously, you couldn't wait to. That's a.
Oh, I was holding on to that one.
Yeah.
All right, tell me another sad story. Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you glad. No, I don't have a sad.
No sad? You want to go?
Well, I mean, other than the fact that, let me say I'm itchy one more time. It's getting worse. It's getting worse.
This is what I did in my spare time.
Yeah, you got sounds for us. For the 30th, we're building back up. We were down at 20.
Build back better.
We're building back better because we've got a plant and new sounds, AI, theme song, and
I'm wearing blue.
Yeah,
I'm not wearing black.
yeah, not wearing. Yeah, we're like up in our color scheme.
Dude, we're working. I smoked the eye out tonight
Yeah,
because I fucked it up. So what do you do when you fuck it up?
You just
have no
smoke
time.
it out.
Just smoke it out.
That's that's it.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about something that matters.
And
to me.
plus, can I just say
No.
this? Oh,
Go ahead.
that's me.
I
have a
they
really bad joke for the makeup. That's why.
All right, let's do it.
I just want to feel like a woman of Project 2025 with 2 black eyes. Sorry.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I said it.
yeah, you said it. No, it's look.
It's reality now. Yeah. So anyway, back to the happy
Well,
story.
first, let me remark. I spit in colors and everything. I do like your garment.
Yeah,
What is it? I can't read
Can't
what
read
that's.
It says, if squats were easy, they would be called your mom.
Get it? If squats were easy, they would be called your mom. We'll be right back.
That's our show, folks. Tip your comic and enjoy your waitress.
And I touched my face. Okay.
I touch my face.
Yeah, I can't get off my own
You
face.
to touch me.
Yeah, like 8 people know that song. Remember that
and
song?
we're the 6 of the 8.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love the Divinals.
I did. I loved that song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They opened the Yes Festival in like 1980.
About you, I touch myself.
Do
I don't want
you remember the Yes Festival?
everybody. Yeah, vaguely.
Yeah, 1980, I think
Yeah,
it was.
the whole thing is.
It was like a whole week of
Yeah.
concerts in one day.
Yeah.
The Divinals opened.
Yeah.
Why do I remember this? Because I don't drink. Sorry.
Now, I love that song.
I know,
And
me
I
too.
think of such. Okay, well, we're not going to touch anything right now except the subject matter that I adore the most.
What is?
What do you think I adore the most?
Florida.
No.
Oh.
I mean, I do adore it for lots of different reasons. But I love ancient
Aliens?
Egypt and aliens. And when you can combine my love of what the heck's going on under the ground, underneath everything where the real history lies, they have found with ground penetrating sonar. I think it's called.
You had
Did
me
you
at
see it?
you had me at penetrating.
Penetrated the ground.
Oh, say it
Okay.
again real slow.
So this is-
They penetrated the ground. Sorry.
Now you'd have to be living under a rock, literally.
Hello.
Okay. All right. If you had not heard this story, okay.
Okay.
This is what I wrote.
Okay.
The pyramids. Hello. What's under there? And I'll tell you.
The $25,000 pyramid?
Okay. Research.
Betty White?
Researchers using synthetic aperture radar technology. Yeah, that's right.
Big
The
words.
same tech used to detect depth of the ocean have discovered. They've discovered, if you haven't seen it,
Mhm.
eight columns underneath the pyramids of Khafre. Right,
Mhm.
8 columns
Sure.
of whatever length, long.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we don't know. You're talking about whatever kilometers. I don't know
Well,
what you're talking about.
Can
Say
I
in feet.
can I just say this?
Yeah.
Since it's in Egypt, which is in Africa, they're really big. Get it, sweetie, they're black. Anyway, go
They're
ahead.
so big. And if they're accurate, if they're right. So right now it's all conjecture, right?
Yeah.
Conjecture.
Uh-huh.
Another big word. Word
Uh-huh.
of the day is conjecture. There's a spiral, supposedly a spiral around the columns,
Okay.
and then it hooks into or locks into or is attached to some other thing so this is what is potentially with ground penetrating radar or whatever this is called, something, whatever the depths of the thing is. I don't care. It's under there. Let's go find it.
Oh, they found it.
Let's find It'll work with me on this. Could you just work with me on it? Can you just have my back?
I had your back the whole time,
Okay.
even though I was making faces at the camera. No, I wasn't.
Yeah, all right, doesn't matter if you work, is it?
You're doing all the talking, I'm doing all the walking.
Burn, hit
Bound.
something.
Okay.
I'm just saying that there's a lot of the conspiracy theorists will say that it's they call it an ancient power plant.
Uh-huh.
What are your thoughts, Christy? You think the pyramids might have been an ancient power plant?
Listen, this planet has been here for billions of years. The only thing that's been here longer than the pyramids and this planet is Cher. Get it, sweetie? No, I think
That's good.
they're, it's just, they probably were. I really believe that they had a lot of, to make those pyramids, it wasn't like, 4 Mexicans in the back of a pickup truck from a Home Depot. This was like civilizations making this shit. And it's layers and layers and layers of earth that, the ice age, the earth melts, or the earth, that volcanoes, things get covered up. Look at how canyons are built. It's water.
Massive
Running
structures.
water. Yeah.
With irrigation, like you said.
Yeah.
With these systems. Like, we are
I
not...
totally believe they're high tech. It's just a different type of high tech. Whatever their high tech was high tech for them.
Right.
And our high tech is TikTok.
Well, that's what exactly. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Our high tech is bullshit,
Uh-huh.
and we are being kept down. I want to know why, because I'll tell you why. Something is askew, something is amiss. I'll tell you.
What is a skew, and how do you define? Is it a skew or the skew or one skew? Sorry.
Something is askew.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
It's amiss. It's not right.
No, it's just shit underneath that they've finally finding. That's all.
Yeah, they found.
It's
they
not
found
conspiracy. It's just there.
It's there, but what does it represent? Now,
Maybe
won't know.
it's table legs.
Maybe there were massive giants, and the pyramids were their Legos.
Maybe it was a huge bunk bed.
Maybe it's time
Maybe they were the really ancient stripper poles, and they.
That's, oh, that okay.
You like
time?
that?
Yeah. It's gonna bring us to our next.
Is it though?
It is, and then, but I do want to piggyback off the stuff they're not telling us, because people know. Somebody knows something about the ancient world that they have not coughed up yet.
They'll find out, and then they'll relay it. And they're not going to talk about it until they know for sure. That's where conspiracies come from, people that don't know how shit works.
Well,
Thank you.
We will find out. We will. Okay, so, so speaking of stripper, not a stripper, but an OnlyFans model.
Same thing.
OnlyFans model.
That's an at-home stripper.
Now, this was a couple years ago, and once again,
We have strippers at home.
yeah. She was charged with second-degree murder for allegedly wrapping a man in saran wrap, who later died. He paid her $11,000 to do the bondage fetish thing.
Sure.
He wanted to be wrapped up. Okay, here we go. Like a mummy.
Mummy.
And she wrapped this guy up. She wrapped him up. Even though he requested it, he died. And she
didn't poke a hole with a straw?
I didn't have time to ask.
Well, you do now. She's doing 25 to life.
Do something. She's doing something. But yeah, he wanted to be wrapped up like a mummy, and now he's dead.
Well, then he's really a mummy. He got his wish.
I mean, come on, guys.
Mummy.
She's like this. I think
she did what she was paid to do. There's nothing wrong with it.
She said
he wasn't man enough to live through it.
He
We'll
wasn't.
be right back.
He wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
She
He was
said
a beta.
Yeah, right.
He was a total beta.
He was a beta.
He was probably vegan, a beta, and jerked off in his mother's basement every night to her OnlyFans page. And then he wanted to be wrapped up like leftovers. And then he passed over. Thank you.
This just gets better and better, leading us
It
to our
gets worse and worse.
next topic.
Next topic up for bid.
Speaking of leftovers, you know when you want to heat up those, yeah, it sounds like a commercial break. You know when you want to heat up those leftovers in your microwavable plastic bullshit bowl, whatever that's made of? You know what that's doing to you? What do you think that's doing to you?
Wrapping you up like a mummy.
No, I'd want that one. Okay, and I'll tell you why.
Okay. I'll have it ready.
All right, get ready, Paul. Here's what's happening. Let me just read it.
Here's what's
happening. So so sounding the alarm for microwave users using the plastic stuff. You should avoid it because groundbreaking study says that there are microplastics and nanoplastics in your brain.
Do you know how long they've known that though?
Who cares?
Okay. Because my friend Bo, he's no longer with us.
Did he have microplastics in his brain?
No, we deported him. No, he died. He died the same week as my mother. And yesterday was his birthday. He started a water plant in Atlanta with a buddy of his. They got together because of plastic bottles had a lot of carcinogens in them, and people are drinking them and working out and absorbing these carcinogens. And he was creating a water plant to distribute water with certain types of bottles that were biodegradable, compostable, but yet safe not only safe for the environment, but safe to drink out of as well. And he came up with that, and that's probably why he's dead.
Oh, because he had a
he died because he had like 85 concussions.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Getting the bottles thrown at him. They're just pummeling him with bottles until he would be dying laughing right now. Get it? He's dying. Anyway,
what?
Bo was hilarious.
You know, look, I knew that things were bad for you. I didn't know you had microplastics on your freaking brain. And people want to know why I'm all screwed up.
I'm all screwed up. Uh-huh.
Maybe it's the microplastics, or maybe it's just, me. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Uh-huh.
So are you drinking? You don't drink out of plastic bottles, do you?
I don't give a fuck.
Don't drink out of that.
I do.
And what's you know what I want?
Not all the time. I have my Wonder Woman shaker bottle, and I put my aminos in it, and then I fill it with water with the dispenser at the gym. That saves water bottles.
Okay. Well, that's what...
I'm Wonder Woman. Hey, sweetie,
you
I
are.
wonder if... Well, in this neighborhood, they wonder if it's a woman. Anyway.
Well, you're looking good.
Oh, thank
I
you.
will say that, just stay away from the nanoplastics.
Nanoplastic.
Stay away from it. Well, so let's get back for a second.
Speaking of nanoplastic, Cher's been in the news.
She has. A lot. But she has.
Yeah.
I mean...
Anyway.
She has. And I'm still loving what you're doing with the Temu.
Temu Share is slowly becoming a cult classic.
It's really great.
I did a show last night in Bayside, Queens, and people that came in, they came up to me like, "Oh my God, I'm a big fan of yours. You're so funny." And, they've been at the club before, and they said, "And we love your Temu Share. Like, that is so hilarious." Something like that made me feel good.
Yeah, it should.
Because I have fun doing her.
Yeah.
And I had so much fun. I ordered 2 more wigs because I bought that wig in COVID for Cher.
For sure.
And I have a straight one too. And then I had to get a new curly one. But it's so much fun to be her roasting people in situations. It's so hilarious because that's who she is. Like, she's really she's shady as hell. She's an old school fag hag. She's the queen mother.
Right. She's so funny. And you're so funny that when you did the one about giving J-Lo advice, you bring AE into it. It's that's one of my favorite ones. I mean,
well, there's 2 of them with AE.
I know.
Well, the first one, everybody went nuts for me bringing AE into this. So I'm like, all right, what am I? Because, I just improv them.
Right.
It's not scripted. It's just whatever comes out of my mouth. And I usually do it in 2 or 3 takes, and I pick the one oh, that was funny. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. And then I get it done, and then I post it. But yeah, I love bringing AE. And it's always a funny gag to talk to someone off camera. Like even during COVID, that was my shtick.
Oh yeah.
Like on, with you too,
Yeah.
like on the podcast or doing Zoom comedy shows.
Or even just going caller.
Yeah,
You know.
I would just address the person. I would lean off the camera and yell at them or
Yeah.
whatever. Usually, if I was doing
Yeah.
Cher, it was Chaz.
Oh yeah.
But now she has AE.
She's got AE. And what
Yeah.
a great target.
Yeah.
I mean, if you got just, I'm sure it's coming up in your feeds.
Yeah, It is. And
friends.
and also, if you don't see it, or if you're not friends with us, you should be friends with us, because who are you if you're not? And also, if you just look at the hashtag Timu Share, you'll find it on YouTube and on Instagram and Facebook.
Well,
I'm tagging SNL in it and Bravo.
okay. Oh, you should.
I do.
Yeah. I'm like, oh yeah, you should do that.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Anyway, they're not watching.
Well, no, but it's okay. We don't.
It's all right. I love doing it. I'm having a blast, so I don't give a shit.
For the love of the game. For the love of the art, for the love of the creativity, and mostly I just do it so I get to see you, because we get to see each other.
We get to hang out.
And that's really what that's what it's all about.
That's another reason why I stopped doing the other one, because I'd rather do this with you so I can hang out with you, and
Yeah, we get to hang.
that
The
one will
summer-
come back soon.
Val made a good.
Oh.
Our lovely Val, who
Val.
Val made a very great suggestion that because she's like, you guys should take this like outside of here, like, and do it like once in a while. We have like with our little things
Yeah.
that we do.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I told her that, but because she's. I mean, it was nice to her to
That she even
comment
pays
that-
attention.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's sweet of her.
Thank you, Val.
Our pal Val.
Val's.
Val.
That's
Val, if you
Shut your face.
Val, if you're listening, Mama, you are now our executive producer.
Executive.
So you're in charge.
Thanks, Val. But yeah,
Because we can't be trusted.
We'll take this. Hopefully, we'll take this somewhere.
We'll take it on the road.
It is funny when we bounce around. I mean,
Yeah, we have to do that more often.
yeah,
Well, now that the weather's getting nice, we can wander off.
we can wander off, and perhaps going into our next segment, we'll bump into some zombies. Why? Because there's a zombie drug out there that they're putting in with the fentanyl.
Really?
Yes, and
Oh, I gotta get some.
yeah, because there's nothing that spells something I want more than something that is a flesh eater. It will eat your flesh, you dummies.
Are you kidding?
Yeah,
Don't tell any bitch on the Upper East Side. Oh my God, I can lose weight?
Yeah.
No.
No, I know, but yeah, this is what it does. It's a first of all, it's
The flesh-eating virus on the Upper East Side would starve to death. All right, never mind.
no, it's
Okay.
It's called xylazine.
Xylazine?
Xylazine. It's added to fentanyl. It's a tranquilizer, and it's a growing threat, and it could cause human tissue to rot.
Oh, like Ozempic.
Yeah.
That's all we got.
Yeah, see, because the whole point is, let me just explain how the method to my madness is that I take a subject that I think will lead us to another subject.
Yeah.
And then we get there.
See, Gina's in charge of the content.
Yeah.
I'm in charge of production. So I never know what she's bringing.
That's right.
And it's hilarious. So I just have to react. And this is all you get.
You plant, and that's a game.
You like the folio?
It's a game changer.
Listen, we're moving on up to the east side. And this
All right, what do we have time for?
haven't got time for the
See what
pain.
I-
All right. That was a bad commercial.
Well, you have a
Yep.
Subway story. What happened?
Oh, we got a follow-up on our Subway series. Yay!
Yeah.
Last week, Gina brought in a story in regards to a man, what was it?
Lewd.
Committing a lewd act? Is that how
Yeah, he was like, we know what he was doing.
Yeah, he was jerking off, but
Okay.
they say a lewd act. And
You have an update.
he was serving lewd, and
Yeah.
as the kids say, he was totally serving lewd, and he ate and left no crumbs. Okay, so he was serving lewd on a train, and they didn't know who it was. Well, now they've released a photo right here. You see him? You know what he looks like? Everybody on the subway, sweetie. That poor guy's probably innocent.
Oh my God. That's crazy.
Isn't that hilarious?
He
Like
looks
he
like
looks like everybody
everybody
else on the subway. Good luck
Interesting. finding
finding him.
All right. I'm telling you. Best friends, BFFs do the
Yeah.
same. Yeah. Anyway,
We
so
finish each other's sentences.
sentences. Oh.
But can you hear
Papa,
me?
can you-
Papa. Hello, gorgeous.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Mm.
On a clear day,
Don't make me sing. Don't
I
make me
can see forever. Lettuce, hold on,
You're
lettuce. I
so
don't even eat lettuce. I eat kale.
You have a lot of voices in your repertoire. You
Yeah,
really do.
I know.
You
I
far
do.
more than people realize. And shout out to that. I said,
Yeah, at least the voices in my head could come out of my body.
yeah, mine don't. Mine are staying inside and making me scratch myself. It's awesome. Like, it's so great. All right.
Okay.
What do we have time for? I have a couple more things.
One more.
One more. All right. I'll have to go with Gary Busey.
Gary Busey?
So-
Hi, it's Gary Busey.
Okay, he was.
Sweetie, your teeth fell out 10 minutes ago.
I gotta go with Gary Busey on this.
I'm going to take Gary Busey for 400. Who's fucked up?
The monster something. Monsters Main. What is it he was at? Oh, he's some stupid.
He's a monster.
In South Jersey during Monster Mania.
Oh, of course
He
he
was
was in South.
He was accused of, he's being accused by a few women of inappropriate touching. The guy, that I guess at the time this happened was like inappropriate. Yeah, I know, you're dumbfounded.
I didn't know, he could... Listen, I didn't know he could have a committed thought to anything. Number two, what touched him? His teeth?
Let's end on that. That's perfect.
Oh, God.
Good luck to all involved.
Exactly. Well, thank you, everybody, for tuning in to this week's episode of Lunch Money. We are here every Monday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. You can watch us on YouTube. You can listen to us on Apple Podcast and Spotify. You can follow the show at Lunch Money Talk Show on Instagram. And you can also follow the lovely Gina Savage at Savage in the City Pics. And then you can also follow me to the store because I'm hungry, sweetie, or to the gym. You can follow me as well at Christymillercomedy everywhere. And please like the show. Please watch the show. Listen to the show. Tell your friends. Leave comments for us. Subscribe and follow everywhere that we're listed. And last but not least, don't forget to share the show. We love you. See you next time.
That's our show. Thanks for watching. See you next week. Bye now.